Oh, did you know that there's an e-beggar named Dark Side? Oh, so embarrassed. He's in his 40s and he e-begs. Sweet. Every day, a little bit, tweaking a little more, tender. I've walked on my toes my whole life. Like that. Because my muscles were already big down there. Flavorful. It's still an answer. It doesn't matter if it's honesty or not. It's still an answer. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're going to like it. Sasquatch. Afterbirth. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's talk about Crimson Desert.
Come on then, dickhead. Why don't you tell us all about it?
So, when this game came out, I actually cleared my schedule, and I had a marathon day of playing it. My intention was to play it like 8+ hours in the first day that it came out to get a good taste of, you know, what it would be so that I could decide if I was going to play it further or not. And if you go back and you look at that original footage from about a month ago from when the game came out, you'll see that I kind of jump into the game with the same kind of judgment that I do with any game. Is it, you know, being fair, giving it a fair chance? My poor thumb, I'm getting older, man. I can't be scrolling through that crap. All right, Crimson Desserts. NFUKSQ. Thank you for a gifted membership. Congrats on whoever gets it. Oh, look at this. This is fancy. We're going into the Matrix or something here. Oh. This is like the Animus, right? We're going to Abstergo. Got a throwback to when games used to be good. All right. Let me up the volume a little bit. You guys let me know how the volume sounds. Sounds a little low on my speaker, so maybe I have to pump it up on the stream. I went up a level there. La 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 la. Oh, oh, oh. Am I supposed to press anything? Or do I just sit here and wait? I like the music, so I don't want to interrupt it. It's the light. We're heading towards the light. The end of the tunnel. Here we are. Let's fast forward through this crap. Let's go. Get right to the game. Graphics are impressive. They throw you right into the real game. Look at this. Wow. Oh my god, this looks crazy on my OLED, actually. Holy moly. Okay. So no idea how to play? Here you go. Oh, you walk super slow. Dude, I'm holding forward as hard as I could. That's real slow. Oh shit, look out. Dicks, watch it, man. Can't move any faster than this right now. As the game starts to introduce these new elements to you of combat, of traversal, of puzzle solving, and things like that, the game is very interesting. Shit, I landed in the electricity. There we go. It worked. Okay. Great. What the hell is this? Oh, is it working? It's working. I did it. So I needed to move the battery, and I needed to force palm the thing, the circuit, and now I guess everything works. That's great. How do I go up now? Huh. I don't really see a way up. I got electrocuted for standing on that. Great. How do I go up? Hang on the middle of the power device and activate it with force palm. Hang on the middle of the power device? Do what? How do I hang? What the hell are they talking about? Unless they're talking about over there. What are they talking about? What the fuck are they talking about? This is the worst description ever. Hang on the middle of the powered device and activate it with force palm. What is the powered device? This? How do you hang on it? It's not elevated so you can hang on it. What the fuck are they talking about? I can't force palm anything down here. I've already force palmed over here. What are they talking about? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense at all. You tell me what they're trying to... The explanation is legit awful. I played for around 5 hours, and I was actually enjoying myself. And then I said, all right, well, I've explored a lot. Guys, if you are enjoying Crimson Desert today, please support the stream. We still have many hours coming of the game. But I hope that you guys are enjoying this introductory stream of the game. I'm playing a ton of it to get into it pretty far. And if you are enjoying, please support it, okay? But now what I'd like to do is actually try to make progress in the game and figure out exactly what mechanics will be in things such as the combat and stuff like that, because you know that's going to be a huge part of the game, right? And so I started doing a side quest where you had to do a takeover of a giant mining camp.
It's gonna be a lot of blood here.
Fuck. Where did this guy come from? Yo, he came from behind? Oh, this is bullshit. They're actually coming out of the field behind me. That's some nonsense. Look how many there are now. There's like double the amount. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. There's way too many. There's no way you can ever just fight them head up. Are you shitting me? There's even more. This is insane. Look how many there fucking are. What happened? I'm stuck. I can't see. Holy shit! I guess there's explosive barrels in the area, and if you knew that there were explosive barrels, you could use them to kill the enemies, but since you don't know that they exist, you could accidentally hit one and kill yourself.
This is your end, Greymane.
Not that.
Greymane, cur!
I think I'm starting to see some problems with the game. What exactly am I doing wrong? All I'm doing is fighting the enemies they expect you to fight. And these things explode and instantly kill you. This is really stupid. There's an explosive barrel. Stay away from that. Look, now they're all down here again. This is the problem. I can't get any further into the camp because they always just come back to the entrance. It seems like they almost infinitely spawn over here. So I just have to keep fighting them until it says like 0%, and maybe then you just pass the mission, but they don't. They just keep spawning. Look how many more there are in there. The show doesn't feel like their numbers have gone down at all, does it?
I'll break you. 3.
I feel like I'm playing Dynasty Warriors. Alright? I'm playing a Musu game. and there was endless amounts of respawning generic enemies that you had to kill. Once you killed enough, the camp was considered taken over, but there was also a big boss fight that you had to do at the end of this mining camp. So the combat, to be honest with you, early on is quite bad. Are there special moves? Sure. You can do a palm strike that knocks back enemies and stuns them. You can do a slamming punch from the air that knocks back a bunch of enemies. There's a dashing stab. But in reality, the combat is insanely repetitive. You're just going to be murdering waves of enemies, dodging every once in a while, and then murdering more by just holding down these buttons. You don't even have to tap them to do like a combo with any kind of timing or skill. You just hold buttons, okay?
Scurry over to where you came from!
What happened? I don't know. I just exploded out of nowhere. Yes, I'm incredibly bored. If you're wondering, yes, I want to do it because this is the mission, but I'm insanely bored. This sucks. This is bad gameplay. This is bad content. This is not a good game at all right now. It's terrible. So it's not rewarding. It's not fun. It's not interesting. It's actually very boring. Okay? Now, on the flip side of that, when you actually encounter a boss in this game, the combat completely changes because every single boss in this game has super armor, which means you can't just be holding down the triggers or the shoulder to do auto combos because they're going to hit you through it. In regards to fighting bosses, there's a couple different ways that you can go about defeating the bosses in the game. Okay? You can either go the puzzle solving route or you can go the brute force route. What does that mean? I couldn't do anything. What do you want me to do? I couldn't move. Took all my health. I did one hit and I pressed dodge. He just stands there. What do you want me to do? Good attack. Goes completely the wrong way. Good attack. Goes completely the wrong way. He will not hit him. He literally will not hit him. I can't control the direction he attacks. I literally don't control the direction I attack. The game just attacks whatever direction it wants because there's no lock-on. Why did I just lose health? He didn't hit me. He literally didn't hit me. I lost health. What the fuck is wrong with this game? I don't fucking want to play this anymore. I think I actually hate the game. Like, this is the core mechanic of the game is this combat. The combat is fucking atrociously bad. I don't want to play anymore. So basically, the dodge is horrible, doesn't really do anything effective. You can't parry this boss because I'm trying. It doesn't do anything. The game is awful. So it is doable that you could learn a boss pattern and actually beat the boss. However, the bosses usually end up either being way over-leveled or under-leveled for you. Meaning, when you get to that first story boss, as long as you've been playing the game and, you know, collecting armor and leveling it up at blacksmiths and things like that, chances are the first story boss is a pushover. But then if you go to the first optional fight in the game, which would be the boss at that mining camp that I mentioned, he's insanely strong and can kill you with 2 hits. So there's no real pacing or balance to the game. It's just kind of like, well, when you encounter a boss, hope that you've played long enough to level up your gear and stats so that you can beat it. And if not, Well, if you can learn the one strategy to beat the boss, that's like solving a puzzle, good for you. And if not, well, leave, go play for another 10 to 15 hours, grinding and getting items and leveling up, and then come back and just overpower the boss because now you're way more stronger than he is. So that's the way you go about boss combat. And I hate to say it, it's just not satisfying. In any way. Like when you play a game that has a tough boss, what you want to be able to do is on the fly, learn the pattern of the boss, counter the pattern of the boss, overcome, win, and then it feels rewarding. That's exactly the pattern that FromSoft games use.
But it's just another Souls-like, and I'm tired of them. I would play so many other genres of games before I would play a Souls-like right now, unless it's really an official FromSoft game. I'm just tired of Souls-likes. I think the formula has become played out.
But the idea is you get to a boss, learn the pattern, overcome, persevere. You can't really do that in Crimson Desert because everything is just a puzzle you need to solve once, and once you've solved that puzzle, you can beat it. For example, this first optional boss I fought, there's 2 ways to beat him. That's puzzle solving, either using the palm strike over and over to stun him and then get like a finisher on him, or if you use your sword, you can shine light in his face and he gets stunned and you can go do a combo on it. But that's it. Like, that's all you do to beat him. You don't actually learn his patterns or whatever. You just keep using the same tactic over and over, and then you overwhelm him and you're done. Or you could overlevel yourself and just bully him. To me, that's not rewarding. To me, that's like, okay, so the game didn't take the time to program in a good combat engine, and instead they gave you 2 different ways to kind of, flub your way through it. But either way, you're just kind of flubbing your way through it, and you didn't really learn anything. And therefore, when you beat a boss in this game, it never feels satisfying whatsoever. And that's kind of the problem. So as I was playing Crimson Desert and I encountered this and I realized this is what it was going to be, I got disappointed because the open world is gorgeous. The graphics are great. There's a great puzzles and interesting levels of discovery. But once you get to the combat is by far the absolute major shortcoming of the game. And here's the thing. So many games today, you invest time and money in, and they end up being underwhelming. They end up being, it's all right, experiences. Well, I think what happened with Crimson Desert is you've got a game that, yes, you play full price, but you're going to get so much content, overwhelming amounts of content in the game that never do you really realize that anything you're doing in the game is very meaningful. And what I mean by that is compare Crimson Desert to any of the big games of that first 8 years that I was a creator. Can you tell me that the actual story, the actual traversal, the actual puzzle solving, anything that you're doing in this game is so amazingly, groundbreakingly cool that you have moments in your head that resonate and you're like, wow, I'm never going to forget that. That was really memorable. And, I'm so glad that I played Crimson Desert. For me, the answer is no. In the 20 some hours that I played Crimson Desert, I never had a single jaw-dropping, oh my God, first time ever, culturally relevant moment. Instead, it was like, okay, so they're kind of doing this here and they're kind of doing this there. This is from this game. This is from this game. It's taped together. All right. But why am I doing this? Money.
All right, so tonight, if this stream does not do well, I'm just going to tell you, that's it for Crimson Desert. Like, if we don't do good tonight, I'm going to move on to other games so we can try new stuff, okay? But if you like the game, you keep, hanging out here and supporting it, I will keep playing it. So let's see what happens tonight. Now, I'm just going to say this again up front. If you guys like Crimson Desert, if you want to see me keep playing it, all right? Please support this stream. Let's get support, because yesterday, both streams did good but not great. Earlier today, my Dragon Quest stream did terrible. So tonight would be a great night for those who like Crimson Desert. You want to see it continue. Let's have a nice, engaged, and well-supported stream tonight to keep it in the rotation, and I will commit. I will keep playing it multiple times next week as long as it does well tonight. If it doesn't do well tonight and it tanks, then I think next week we're done with Crimson Desert and we're going to try new games. Okay?
We both know. You're getting tired, fucker.
Oh my god. Stalking Tiger, thank you for the super chat. I'll shout it out in a bit. Then we can get through this insanely boring mission. Oh my
Hang it at ease from here on out.
fuck this game. I'm seriously hate it. I'm not playing it anymore. This is the most boring fucking game. Insane repetitive garbage. A plot that is non-existent. Combat that's insanely unengaging and just terrible. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm done. There's no point in playing it. You guys don't care either. You guys don't give a shit. I'm not even kidding. Both chats are saying stop playing it, so I'm done with this fucking thing. It sucks. Like, really, I'm just done. I'm bored. There's nothing to do in this game. It's so boring. Yeah, that's really what I want to do. I want to run into a camp in the pitch black where you can't see anything, fight 5,000 generic enemies at the same boring combat I've been doing for 20-some hours, and the game sucks. And you want me to lift up banners and put them on stands. Fuck you. Hey, Pearl Abyss. Fuck you. Try making a good game next time. Try putting things in the game that are worth people's time rather than just a waste of time. This game is terrible. It's fucking awful. It's so fucking boring. I'm never playing it again. You ripped everyone off. Seriously. Oh, but it has 200 hours. Yeah, 200 hours of boredom. Of boring, meaningless content. It's the definition of slop in 2026. It's slop the game. A million things to do. None of them make any sense. None of them are coherent. You don't care about the plot because the plot is fucking nearly non-existent. Fuck this. There's so many cool, unique games I could be playing and not wasting my time on fucking trash slop like this. Crimson Desert can kiss my fucking hairy ass. I'm done with it. Goodbye, Crimson Desert, and good fucking riddance. So, the best way that I can describe it, and I know some people are going to disagree with me here, and I know that some people are actually going to be frustrated, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree. All right? I respect your opinion if you like Crimson Desert, but now please listen up to mine. All right? When I play a game, as I get older, okay, more and more, I'm looking for an experience that's memorable, that stands out, and is worth my time. Okay? For example, if I'm going to go out somewhere to eat and have a meal out with my wife, I would much prefer to go to a place where maybe, all right, it is a little more expensive. Maybe it's a shorter experience, but it's high-end food. So, for example, I'd rather go pay for seared halibut and a filet mignon steak and, you know, courses of good food than, say, go to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Does that make sense? For me, as I get older, my time is more valuable. I don't have time to just invest endlessly in game worlds, to sit here for 80 to 100 hours. I don't have a time when I'm playing a game and I hit a boss and I can't beat it to be told, well, you got to leave for 10 hours and grind, get better gear, level up your health, level up your stamina, then come back and fight the boss. I don't have time for that shit. I want a game to be good now. I want to have meaningful experiences now, and I want my time to feel like it's well invested. So if I'm going out to eat, I want to have the high-end gourmet experience when I'm going out and paying top dollar. Now, I could easily go over here to Old Country Buffet, and I could spend $25 and sit there eating slop all day, and it's all you can eat slop, right? And you're going to have people when you're at Old Country Buffet who are going to come up to you and argue with you that all that food is good. They're going to say, dude, are you kidding me? That mac and cheese is so good. Did you have the chicken fried steak? Did you have the spaghetti? Did you have this all you can eat salad? Oh, I love it. Old Country Buffet is my absolute best place to eat because it's endless amounts. To which you can say, it's true. You get insane value for your dollar when you go to Old Country Buffet and you get all you can eat. The problem is it's all slop. It's low grade. It's not cooked well. It's not gourmet. It's just heat lamp food. It's a bunch of meaningless heat lamp food. It still fills your guts. So it still uses your time, but it's not necessarily good for you. If you go to the gourmet restaurant, it may be more expensive and it may be a shorter experience. You're going to eat less for sure, but you're going to be getting actual handcrafted, well-designed, refined experience. You're going to get flavors and things that are going to pique your interest, and it's going to be once in a lifetime that you get to taste that. And that's what gaming used to be.
I've heard some bullshit in my time, mister, but yours is the best.